What's up, YouTube? Back here again with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Isdt Bc-8s. Yes, a super official battery checker. Now, I got this off eBay for about $19. Link will be in the description. Check it out. And right away, you might be saying to yourself, holy shit, $19? Seems kind of expensive. When these guys, also a battery checker, also has some of the same features, is only like $4, shipped from the US. Well, we'll take a look at it, and you can decide for yourself whether you want to spend the $18 or not. Me personally, I'll tell you right now, I'm happy I spent the money. I feel more confident in the battery regulation, you know, the numbers that I'm getting off of this guy. I feel more confident with this one than I do with this one, because I feel like these ones aren't always so accurate. You can have 3 of them and each of them will be maybe a number off. The other thing is this will give you voltages in the tenths. I believe this one only gives you tenths. Yeah, this one only gives you tenths. This one gives you the voltages into the hundredths. So let's crack into this guy. Here's the box. Here's what's on the back. Bc-8s. Seeking UAV function. OLED display, multiple alarm function, you know, we'll look at all the good stuff. So you got a little thing. This isn't really an instruction manual. It kind of just tells you what's on the screens, you know, what the screens, you know, the different things. Just a quick guide. There's a full manual online on their website. And here we go. Here it is, the battery checker itself. What do these both do? They both check voltage. They both will give you an audible alarm, and there's a light here too that will flash when the voltage goes below a voltage level that you do select. You can select it on each of them from a range from like 2.9 volts to 3.9 volts, and they give you a visual and audible alarm. Also, they will tell you the voltage of each of your cells as well as the total voltage of the whole entire battery. That's it. That's all this thing does. Now, these, I feel, even still are the best option if you want to put it on your model, because this is going to be way louder. We'll check that out in a second. But if you're going to use it for your model, I would say get this guy. It's cheaper. If you lose it, not a big deal. If you bust it up, not as much of a big deal. I use this one specifically just to check my batteries before I charge them, and when I'm at the field, just to check up on them, right? So let's get to the part that you really want to see. Let's see the thing. So you got your pins right here, right? This does up to an 8S battery. Negative is always at the top, right? So even with this is the same way. Negative is at the top, so your negative is always going to be your negative and positive on the ends, right? So you just start at the first pin with your negative and let it go down as many as it needs to, and it will display. It'll pick up the cells on its own. So there we go. Now, instantly, you're going to be greeted with your highest cell, your lowest cell, your total voltage, your it'll give you the automatic cell count, and a status indicator, which I think is awesome. So I know this battery is at 50%, right? Immediately, like you don't even have to like think, plug it in. Oh, this battery's at 53%, right? So awesome right in itself. These things here on the side. This is going to be your low battery or your low voltage warning. This is going to be your unbalanced warning. So if there's too much difference between your cells. Oh no, that's this one right here. This is going to be your unbalanced warning. Let's see here. This is unbalanced warning. This is your under voltage protection. This is over voltage protection. So you can set those, and this one. And this is your lost model alarm. We'll talk about that at the very end. So the button on the bottom is going to change your screens, right? So this one gives you kind of like all your cells in a little bar graph. This one just gives you your cells like straight out in numbers. And then you got this screen here. To get in the menu, you hold the top button, entering menu. So you can select your different batteries. All right, we're going to stay on LiPo. You could set your voltage for the alarm. I'm going to put this at 3.9 so we can hear the alarm. Your over voltage, right? You can turn it off. I'm going to set mine to 423. your voltage unbalanced. So again, you can set from off to what you want your unbalanced to be. All right. Your location search, off and on. Now the top button goes through the menu, the bottom changes your menu option. 1 minute reminder, this will give you a little beep every minute. I have it off. Silence, this will turn the sound for the clicks off. You can just rotate your display, and then your contrast. You can't really see on the camera, but it goes from like a blue to like basically brightness. It's basically brightness. It says contrast, but it's basically brightness. And then back to your language. Press and hold. Back out. Now, there's your voltage warning. So you can see here's your light. Now, anytime when any of these alerts go off, you're going to get the light and you're going to get the audible tone. Alright, now you heard that one. Now, here's why I say this is better for your models. I'll set this one and you can more than likely hear the difference. I don't know if this is going to be low enough. Nope. Hold on, let me see if I got a battery low enough here. Okay, let's bring this guy in. Alright, can you just, I don't know if you can hear it through the camera. Incredibly louder. This is beeping right now and you can't even hear it. This thing is super loud, right? If you're going to have a low voltage alarm for your model while it's flying, that's why I say you got to have this one. However, if you want the extra feature, okay, let's go in. I'll turn this down a little bit. Now that's going to be the what it's going to do every time. All right, let's change this back to 3.3. Turn this out. Okay. The loss model function, and how this works. Now, I'm not going to display it or show it because it takes too long. Nobody wants to be sitting here waiting. What you're going to do is, this thing will sense the voltage sag or the current being drained from the battery at a quicker pace when you turn your motors on. If it goes down, like if it fail safes or you lose it, or as soon as it disarms, and it realizes the voltage stops being drained out and starts kind of the sag starts going back up, it'll be about 2 minutes or so. You'll get the light and you'll get the tone, regardless of the voltage. So it's a pretty cool feature. Again, for 18 bucks, I'm not going to stick it on my model so I don't bust it up. But this thing is out there if that's something you want. So this will be separate from your quads beeper and everything else, and it'll sense when your motors go off. 2 minutes later, it'll start to bust. So that's pretty much it. It's very simple. It's an awesome little battery checker. For me, I didn't mind paying the extra price. These go on my models. This is for, checking my battery voltage. Choice is up to you. I appreciate you watching. Come for the next videos, and I'll see you again soon.